from very, very blustery Lincoln. We've got a storm here. I don't think it's as bad as in other parts of the country, but I'll take you along with my day today. It's Small Business Saturday. It's been a busy day in the shop, and I'll take you along and hope you enjoy my Saturday as much as I did.
Good morning there. Don't mind me, I'm just toasting my sweater here. Still trying to dry it. This time of the year is just terrible for us. But I'll keep going. I got a really good amount of knitting done on my beginner's scarf yesterday. We've got a garter stitch section here, stockinette stitch section, 1x1 ribbing, 2x2 ribbing, and 1x1 moss stitch. Can you guess what's coming next? Yeah, got a nice bit of knitting done, but I've had to start to cheat. We are teaching on straight needles, but oh my goodness, it's getting so heavy. I'm really struggling, so I have switched to circular needles. We've got some straight needles ready here for our learners in February. I think we've got about 15 sets of 5mm straight needles, and we've started collecting circular needles as well, because we're hoping to get our learners onto circular needles as soon as they get the hold of hanging the needles. But it is just a bit easier to hold a straight needle to start with. But yeah, very happy with the progress, and I've got my jumper ready. I'm going to take it to work today with me, and I've got my jumper ready to knit on when I finish the scarf. So that is the plan for today at work. Hoping for a busy Saturday in the shop today. We've got a really quite bad storm here this weekend. A lot of events have been cancelled, which is such a shame, but safety first. But I just hope that people will come out and it's not too bad, but hopefully everyone's okay. That's the main thing. But yeah, quite a big storm here this weekend, but I will see a bit later. I just wash my hair twice a week now, and I don't know what happened to my shower cap. I lost it a couple of weeks ago, but what I find is worked absolutely perfectly. It's my Sophie scarf. So just tie my hair back with a Sophie scarf and off in the shower I go. Don't know if you can hear the wind from outside, but it really is blowing out there. Right, I think I'm gonna wear my high neck cable sweater today. Can't remember the name of the pattern just now, but I think this was my Christmas knit last year. I remember it was yarn from my shop. It's baby alpaca. It is super soft, so it does pill. I don't know if this is just the first pilling. I've never de-pilled it yet, but I do need to do that. It's got a nice high neck to keep me warm in the shop today, and I was so proud when I finished these cables on this jumper. It doesn't look too complicated, but the cables, oh, I remember now, it's called reflections, because each two cables spin towards each other. And on this one I learned how to drop a cable column and fix it. It doesn't show this much in real life, but there's two places where I fixed it, and there's just a little bit looser stitch, but I did have to drop a lot of cable columns on this one because my cables were spinning the wrong way and there was all sorts going on. So I just need to pull those stitches back and it'll be absolutely, oh, that's actually fluff. Oh, that's that sort. It looked like a loose stitch then, but no, it was just a little bit of pilling. So yeah, that's my choice for jumper for today. Actually, just before I get dressed, I did have a quick job to do. I bought 3 t-shirts from Primark
yesterday. My friend has got a, is it called a t-shirt press, where she can print on t-shirts, and I just wanted 3 t-shirts with my shop logo on them, so I thought I would mark it with safety pins approximately where I want the logo, and I was going to ask her if she'll make some t-shirts for me with my shop logo on. So I marked one, they're all the same size, so it's not to an inch or two anyway, but approximately what size and position I want it for them. So I'm gonna ask her if she would, if I could order a couple of branded t-shirts from her. I wear a lot of cardigans and I always wear a t-shirt under my jumpers, so I think this will come really handy. So I think approximately there would be nice. Good morning from Castle Square, Lincoln. This is a bit bittersweet this morning. This is the weekend of Lincoln Christmas Market, which has been cancelled for a few years running now. It just got too big for the city. The security got harder and harder. Safety got more and more difficult. It just couldn't be run safely. I don't know all the ins and outs of it. But this weekend, there should have been a craft market here, but due to the big storm coming, it was cancelled. This area between the cathedral that you can see at the back and the castle, it is always a little bit of a wind tunnel, because Lincoln Cathedral is a very tall building, and when the wind splits there, it creates a wind tunnel here. Lincoln Cathedral was the tallest building in Europe for many years in the 16th century, until lightning struck off the tallest point. My heart goes out to those crafters and makers who have been creating all year to sell at Christmas to survive January and February, and this event has been cancelled. It is such a shame that it couldn't be moved indoors. Inside the Lincoln Castle, just behind me, there's a Victorian prison which lends itself to a market, I think. Each cell could be a little craft stall, not so little either. There's also a disused building on the castle grounds. It was craft building, but to my knowledge that hasn't been used. Also on Exchequer Gate, there's an empty shop that this could have been moved into, and behind me is a huge big building which is currently vacant. And I just wish that someone had the creativity to move these events indoors rather than cancel it. I do understand safety comes first. I'm not an event organiser by any means, but I've run a couple of little ones, so I do understand health and safety, insurance and all those things. But these empty shops that just in prime location just lend themselves to pop-up shops. I actually started my shop in a pop-up shop. I rented an empty shop while it was for sale to try out. That was actually a bric-a-brac shop with 2 of my friends, and it was only for 6 weeks because the property sold very quickly, and it was my ex-brother-in-law who bought it. And I jokingly said to him, "Oh, you've got a sitting tenant now, I'll stay." And he was like, "Oh yeah, you can stay. I'm going to apply for planning permission to convert it into flats. So while that's going through, you're more than welcome to stay." So I stayed for maybe 9 months to try out my craft shop idea out, and then managed to move into bigger premises, and yet to bigger premises where I'm currently now. So pop-up shops are brilliant, and these vacant shops are just breaking my heart. But my shop is thriving, and I'm going to go and open it now. Just arrived in the shop, and it's a busy morning. There's a chat and craft market, councillors meeting, pop-up cafe next door at the Methodist Church, and I'm just checking the window to see how it's looking, because I haven't been in for 2 days, and it's looking good. Lots of things have sold from there, but it has been
refilled, so it's still looking great. And this is an advert for the workshop that my friend's running. So if you're local to Lincoln, please join. If you want to make these stars to decorate your room, they're fabulous. I've got some more in the side window here, and they look fabulous in my room too. Bloody occupational hazard. I've only just took my coat off and I've already found a skirt to buy. It's lovely, perfect for the festive period. I might have to leave it on because the skirt that I've got on is a summer skirt and doesn't like my tights. Oh, I love it. £12. Marx's brand new velvet pleated dress. How cute is that? Right, I've made my flask and first cup of tea for the morning. I always try and make a flask in the morning because otherwise I don't drink enough tea or liquids in the shop. But if I make a flask and it's next to me here, I'll be drinking all day to keep hydrated. I'm just looking at different logos for my t-shirts. I've had quite a few over the years and I think I'll go for these three. Can you see my head?
Yeah.
Can you see the scarf?
Yes.
I've just finished this. This is the sample scarf for beginners knitters course. It is ready to block. What do you think? You like it?
You're the judge of that.
Pardon?
You're the judge of that.
No, do you like it, Ella?
You're the judge of that.
I'm asking you.
Fine, I like it, but it needs more colour.
What colour would you like?
Purple and pink.
Purple and pink.
Both mixed together. Are you done?
Yeah.
Which colour?
Popcorn colour. Sweet and sour.
I don't even know which colour.
No. There, I think it's that. Is that popcorn?
So that's all here.
Yeah, right one. Let's pop it. Happy Small Business Saturday from Lincoln. It has been a busy day. Fabulous day in the shop. It should be this time of the year. We've got a huge storm here. I don't know if you can see it or hear it or feel it hitting the windows. Lots of outdoor events cancelled today. But I have finished. I've added to my toasting pile by the fire today. I've still got my Ingrid sweater toasting there by the fire. I've now taken it off the blocking mat and it's straight onto the chair. It's nearly dry, but I have finished a scarf today. So I've just pinned the edges together. I've folded over the hanger and pin the edges together. Ideally I would like to do it flat on the blocking mat, but I just don't think it'll dry. It's so humid and damp and cold, so I don't think that will happen. So I've just hung it there. Absolutely love it. That is the Absolute Beginners textured scarf that me and my friend have designed, and we'll be running a knitting course in February. So that's my first sample for it. Looking forward to seeing it dry, and hopefully my pinning will work out okay. But yeah, I'm just chilling out now. Child is in bed. I'm just catching up on some festive knitting podcasts, and I've got some yarn left from my whopper of a ball of yarn. So I've just cast on a beginner's welcome hat to go with my beginner's scarf. So I think they look lovely together. This yarn is just so lovely. I don't know if you can see all the different colour flecks there in this light. Love it, love it.